Hello, welcome to my channel, Chasing Ghosts. I am Tara Smith. I am so damn tired. I need to get some sleep, but I gotta get home before I can do that. Probably should have slept in the truck. But I'd rather sleep at home. Like, I want to get home, but it's like I'm in no hurry. I'm too tired to be in a hurry. I'm just gonna be me. How are y'all doing? How's your days going? Oh, my neck wants to pop. Don't you hate that? Oh, good Lord. Another day. Another dollar that ain't worth crap no more. It's like, it's only $1. And then why did I get up? Why did I get up for only $1? I don't get up for only $1. Add a few zeros to it. You might get my attention. That ain't even personal, that's just reality. It's like, that's not even gonna pay my bills. It'll pay your gas. I'm not interested in paying my gas or my diesel fuel. I had brokers, tell me that line sometimes. It'll pay for your fuel. It's okay. I'm not out here to buy fuel. Some of y'all have heard that one before, trying to get you some kind of cheap freight. And it'll pay for your fuel. I had a guy, broker called me up, wanted me to take this cheap ass load out of Florida. And Florida's a dead zone for people who don't know. I mean, flatbedders are kind of alright. Reefer, you can pick up Tropicana or, plants and stuff sometimes of the year. But for most freight, Florida is kind of a dead zone. And, well, I had him figure out the load for me. It was way too cheap. And I'm going down the road and I was kind of getting pissed off because he wouldn't leave me alone. So I had him figure it out. And I'm like, well, I get this fuel mileage, it's how many miles, and this, And basically, by the time he got done, I would have had more money in my pocket if I would have drove home empty, which is what I did, than if I'd have taken his load. He got mad and he hung up on me, especially because I had him do the math for me. Like, you got a calculator? Put these digits in there. So I drove home empty. I'm like that sometimes. Cause like I got all that logistics equipment that I threw in my garage that I should probably sell. But I mean, they don't need split ramps anymore. They want lift gates. And, I got all them blankets and everything. But the money kept dropping because other people were getting in. Too many people were getting into it, doing show freight. And I do like Coachella and Edge Fest and Buzz Fest and all these kind of concerts and stuff. Then I do hazmat in the wintertime. And I'd also do like NFL games and NBA. You're hauling like fiber boxes and switches and cables and all that kind of stuff. I did WrestleMania when it was in Houston. That was awesome. But the rates just kept getting lower, and then they didn't want to pay us for things. You get charged for every strap that's used. You get charged for every blanket. There's a charge for everything. Nothing is free. And that's work. And you're not going to be able to do anything the next day. Because when you're unloading, you're putting all that stuff in a pile, getting it out of the way, and the next day you're standing in your trailer, folding up blankets and rolling up straps and sweeping everything up and getting it ready to do the next load. I'm not doing that for nothing. And this guy tried to tell me that Freeman Decorating didn't pay my waiting time. And I'm like, you're a liar. Freeman Decorating doesn't give a fuck. They'll tell you, hey, we'll get back to you tomorrow. Don't worry, we're paying you to wait here. They don't give a damn. They just don't. They will pay you. They're not worried about the money. So basically the broker was keeping the money, pocketing it, wouldn't give it to me. So I got mad, came home, and I threw all that equipment in the garage. I just started doing hazmat full time. It's back when I had my own truck and trailer. At that time I had a 2004 Freightliner Century 13 speed. It's actually 13 double over. I had the gears flopped around, big hole up in the ashtray. If you can figure that out, you know exactly what I'm saying. 500 Detroit wide open. 355 gears, 2004 Great Dane, the logistics trailer. E-track, logistics post. I've still got all the beams and everything for it. And I just started hauling chemical totes to North Dakota, Infernal, Utah, and Pinedale, Wyoming. You know, all these places. Because of one asshole that pissed me off. Well, it wasn't just that one asshole. The asshole was like the straw that broke the camel's back kind of thing. I don't know if any of y'all are like that. But at a certain point, it's just like, F you, and walk away. And I don't care how much money you're offering. Had this one broker, and it's another Florida load. Well, technically Alabama. I was in Florida. He's like, deadhead up here. I got a load of, what was it, watermelons up by Cottondale, I think. Down there, Florida line. Alabama, Florida line kind of thing. And, well, he had a friend he wanted to give the load to instead. So he canceled my load and gave the load to his friend. And he didn't know I knew he did that. Okay. Didn't pay me show up time or anything like that. You know, I was supposed to get paid for even just showing up there, you know. I didn't get that. Okay. Well, he was in trouble with a load. He had the company that I was leased to call me on the phone and try to beg me to take the load. I told them what had happened. I said, I will gladly take your name off the side of my truck and I'll head home. But I'm not hauling a damn thing for him. I don't care. They're like, okay, I understand. Because they couldn't make us do anything. We're all owner operators. You know, watch these people's toes you step on. All them bridges you're burning. Might need one of them. Lovely, lovely day. I don't think I could pass a sobriety test right now. I'm too tired. I can't walk. My feet don't want to lift. My bike is dirty from the parking lot. I don't know how bad that shows up on film, but that's why we have a dirt parking lot. She's a dirty girl today. Yeah, so am I. I get her all cleaned up this weekend. Looks like I might have some bright weather over the next few days. That's awesome because it's been raining so much. You know, we had all the flooding. You catch your breath from that, and we had that internet thing that shut all that stuff down. It's supposed to be some kind of Windows update, and right after that, I mean, that was like within a week, we get hit by a hurricane. A little flooding from that, but not much. It was more just the wind messing everything up. Turning your street into a jungle of limbs and trees and vines. That is the wrong gear. There we go. That's one of the reasons why. I forgot where I was going with all that. Had the AD and the HD. High definition helical squirrel disease. Tennis balls get thrown and I forget where I'm at. And I'm tired, which makes it worse. Railroad tracks. And it's Texas and it's hot and it's humid. It's not too bad right now though. The bike's like, be rough with me. She doesn't like it gentle. She likes when you get rough with the throttle. We're not getting too rough today. I'm thinking about doing a chat where I look at some gear online. I just thought of that. I don't know if I could pull it up, like, because it's going to show prices, but there's like, I need to buy gloves. I'll probably do that with my next check. I got an AC clutch ordered for the pickup. My CPA is paid. Harley's taken care of. I got one more oil change to do. That's on my other bike. So I don't know. I do need gloves bad. Like, see? I can't complain about these gloves. If you want a really good pair of gloves, or these Cortex, something like that. Yeah, Cortex gloves. 3 years old, and they're starting to come apart. Anything that lasts me 3 years. I mean, I buy, $300 pair of boots, and it lasts me 6 months. because I don't move around like most big people do, and I'm kind of large. You feel better? I need to clean my filter. It's due now. That's a video I'm probably going to do, cleaning a K&N filter. The thing everyone forgets to do. They put it on because it doesn't have to be changed and they can clean it. And then they never clean it and they never take it off and it falls apart. Well, that snorkel looking filter, it should have been on the, what was it, the V-Rod, but wasn't, and everybody wanted it. Well, they put it on these bikes and it hits you in the leg. That's the first thing I changed on this bike. That and the seat, that stock Harley Solo seat is a crime. I mean, it is quite literally a crime. They need to bail that field. This Texas back roads. Yeehaw. But anyway, if y'all have any suggestions on gloves, because I need gloves. My next gear purchases are gloves and probably a mesh jacket kind of thing. I have a leather jacket for the winter. Good heavy leather jacket that is awesome. It's just too damn hot to wear it. But the next purchase is going to be a new pair of gloves, and then I'll probably get a jacket. I need to put the passenger pegs on this thing. But I don't have the money to quite do that right now. Don't know if I will. The only reason I can maybe get some gloves is finance company was nice because we were hit with a hurricane. And they pushed my note. It's like, do you ride the top of the rut in the bumpies of the mountain or the bumpies in the valley in the road? Which part do you want to ride? They will both wreck you. I've been looking at, what is that, Indie Ridge. There's a pair of gloves that I like, that I saw, and I'll probably end up getting them. That will probably be it. Stop sign. A spin tires on pavement sign. I can't afford to do that though. That's the other thing too, is tires. I might leave those Michelins on the Fat Bob just because, I mean, they suck in the rain, but they're really good on dirt roads. That does not feel good. Or is it going wishy-washy? Okay. Pirelli has some really good tires for like rain that I was thinking about getting. And I may get them. I don't know. I gotta wear these out first. I'm going to wear them out. Am I in 6th gear? Yes, I'm in 6th gear. It's not going to stay. I'm trying. Oh well, it's just gonna flop. AC clutch should be, by the end of the week, it should be home. Put that on this weekend, so I'll have some AC in my pickup. So even though I will ride in the rain, I don't plan on it, you know. If I know it's going to be raining all day, I'm not riding my bike. Not to work and back. I mean, if I was on a trip or something like that, okay, that's a different story. I don't mind running through a little rain or something, you know, but once my feet are wet, it's like, ugh. And I don't like hail. And we get hail in our thunderstorms down here, tornadoes, and all that kind of stuff. Tell me they're going to do the speed limit. Why would you ever do that? Why would anyone ever do the speed limit? It doesn't make any sense. Now, I'm not in a hurry. But it's like, damn. I really want to go around. There we go. So we got the pass. And they got the blinkety-blink thing on. So are they turning? I don't know. I might turn here too. Oh, that'll work. Go around most of that construction. If you notice, all up in those trees, they're all covered in vines and stuff. All those vines and trees, and it just looked like the road ended up looking like a jungle in a few places. Bus barn. I actually talked to them about a job, and then they told me what their pay rate was, and I'm like, no. I don't want to be homeless. I mean, if your stuff's mostly paid for, I guess. You know? You're older, you're retired, it's part-time, you don't care. You've got your retirement, maybe that's the job for you. They wanted to pay $12 an hour for a bus driver. And I'm like, no. We can't find any help. Have you considered raising your wages? I mean, just a thought. You know, I'll pay a little bit more in taxes so that you can raise the wages of bus drivers and teachers. You know what I don't want to pay for? A new stadium. It's a new stadium back there. They have the old stadium over on the other side of the big road. And they don't need another stadium. They didn't need this one. They could have used the old one. I know it's blasphemy. This is Texas. And I'm like, football is not that important. I mean, I like football. Don't get me wrong. If I'm going to watch any kind of sport, it's probably going to be football. But they're high school kids. They don't need a new stadium every decade. There are more important things. How about we introduce books back to the classroom? Anybody want to do that? They don't have books anymore. They have printed out pieces of paper and computers and all that kind of stuff. No. Give them books. Got sweat in my eyes. I'm going to crack this thing. There we go. Sorry for the wind noise. And I need to be able to see. I saw like 6 hogs the other day through here. They're wild hogs. And they're going down in the ditch and up the other. Whoa, there's a dead animal over there. I don't know what that was. Maybe a deer. But they were going down in the ditch and up the other side. Well, they all looked to be like 200-300 pounds. They were healthy. It was healthy. Anyway, I'm getting close to the point where I tend to say goodbye. So I hope y'all are having a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wonderful morning, wherever this video catches you at. You're all awesome, especially if you watch this long. Thank you so much for watching. And I do thank you so much for listening to me ramble for the last 30-40 minutes about whatever pops into my head. But I'm gonna have to go. So, adios. This is yo. Hasta la vista. Nashla. Ciao. And any other way you want to say goodbye. I will catch you later.